Hashtag new history. Hashtag new history. People, this is Kelly Payton. Mr. Kelly is speaking with another edition of Hashtag New History Podcast, Quarantine Edition. Show topic today, the lioness that ate the hood. The lioness that ate the hood. Now, those of you that saw the graphic that I posted before, it said that I got my grind from watching my mama struggle, right? And the lioness that ate the hood, that mindset to me, right? I know you think about a lioness, think about the hood. You know, we hear about the hood as this dangerous place, right? This place that if you grew up in the hood, you know, you had challenges and circumstances and all these different things to come at you, right? Which is absolutely correct. But I know of a lioness that ate the hood. I know of a lioness that ate the hood, and I know of plenty more lionesses that are out there eating the hood up. Now, where am I getting this from? What's the mindset behind the lioness that ate the hood? The lioness that I'm talking about my mama, y'all. I'm talking about Rita Payton. Now, my mama tunes in every day. I don't see her on yet, but when she tunes in, y'all make sure y'all say hello to my mama when she pop on here. That's Rita Payton. So the lioness that ate the hood. Let me tell you where this concept came from. So, with all the things that's going on in the world right now, with the quarantine and the COVID-19, I keep seeing powerful women stand up and take control of their children's educational lives. I see them take control of their nutrition. I see them take control of the schedule. I see them sharing ideas online. I see them sharing opportunities with each other online. I'm seeing entrepreneurs write new books. And I'm seeing all these different things happen, and I'm looking at these ladies, and I'm like, man, something in the way. I'm looking at these ladies, and I'm like, man, like, these ladies are killing it. And we often talk about it as fellas of being lions out there, right? Which is dope. But man, these lionesses, even if you go to the jungle, they're the ones that go out and hunt and gather, right? The big lion, his job is to protect in most cases. So the don't call me, people. Don't listen now. Look now, y'all know I'm on here every day at 12. Don't call me, especially my friends. Don't make me call you. Pull out your tissue. You're on my heart today. So pull out your tissue, Mom. I watched this woman not have a driver's license. I watched her learn how to drive. She got a car. When my mother first started driving, she was so nervous that when a transfer truck would pass by her, she would have to pull over because her hands would sweat. Like, she would be that afraid. Like, we were in the car and my mother would pull over because she was afraid. So, but even with that, her being afraid to drive different places and drive distances and everything else, she overcame that fear. Why did she overcome that fear? Because she had children to raise. She didn't have time to make a bunch of excuses about a whole lot of stuff. Also, my mother quit smoking. Okay? Like, so she got her health together. Change her diet, change her eating habits. When my father first passed away, we moved in with my grandmother in the Johnny Shields projects. It was 10 of us in a 3-bedroom, 1 bathroom, all on top of each other. And every time things would happen in the neighborhood, my mother would look at me and say, we're not gonna be here much longer. We're not gonna be here much longer. She was determined to get us moved out of the hood. She was determined to get us to where we need to be at. Like, literally, my mother would work 11 in the morning to 11 at night at a grocery store a couple of cities away. It was a couple of years where literally, as crazy as it sounds, like, I didn't even see my mom on a regular basis. Why? Because mom was out there grinding. She was out there creating opportunities, creating a life for us. Let me tell you something small. Like, she never let me have a bike in the hood. I was like, why can't I have a bike like everybody else? She was like, because these jokers drive crazy out here. So she loved me so much, she protected me from things. It was certain places I wanted to go, certain things I wanted to do. My mother never allowed me to. And listen, you talking about strict? Listen, I was on punishment for so long when I was a kid that the people thought I moved. True story. I was on punishment so long because my mother did not play about education. My mother didn't play about grades. My mother didn't play about none of that stuff. Yeah, my mother didn't play about none of that. And the reality is, I'm grateful for it. I'm thankful for her to be able to instill and impart all those beautiful things that she did. And the reason I said the lioness that ate the hood, because I'm gonna tell you this. So do some statistics, right? I know we get into debates about this sometimes, especially those of us who are native to East St. Louis. Well, listen, I'm not finna here to dispute statistics, but statistically, economically, disparagement, crime and all the rest of that good stuff is a whole lot of stuff that goes on in my city of East St. Louis. Like, that's the truth. Those are some things that happen there, right? Now, the reason I said the lioness that ate the hood, because how is that this place is supposed to be so bad? I'm just gonna go here, right? This place was so terrible. This place was so bad. This place was, people die there, right? People's sons getting killed. People lost family members and things to the craziness that is the hood, right? But my mother survived all of that and raised 4 boys relatively by herself. Yeah, she had a village. Don't get me wrong. It was some villagers out there. And I often give credit to the villagers. And I'm tired of doing that. So I'm finna give my mama her flowers while you're here. Baby, let me tell you something. You sacrifice everything that you sacrifice for this family, for us to be who we are. We're not perfect men, but we're men. We're fathers. We're husbands. We are great community leaders. We are men of God. We are focused. We are, I don't know how much that wind blowing in y'all ear. I'm trying to block it from you. We are focused. We are creative. We are entrepreneurs. We do great things. People love who we are. And it's because of you. It's because of you. All right? So you are, Rita Payton, you are the lioness that ate the hood, because nothing stopped you at all from being a great mom, from being a great provider, from being a great spiritual leader, for praying for us, for taking the time to be able to uplift us when we were down. Even to this day, still have the nerve to take, I don't know how that wind is doing, still have the nerve to be able to deal with all of our crazy, us 4 boys who call you with all our crazy, sometimes complaining about each other, and you still find a way to love us in a manner that we walk away like, you know what, even if the world is crazy, you know what, me and my mama, we all good. So mama, you are the lioness that ate the hood. Nothing stopped you. You are getting ready to be 70 years young this year. And I'm thankful to have you. I'm thankful to the many times, because look, let me tell you about me, y'all. So let me tell you about me. So when I was trying to do some street stuff, right, trying to be a hood dude, trying to be a dope boy out there, I would I would go out in the street and do stuff and come home, and my mother be laying down on the bed, right, and I have to pass by her room to get to my room, and I didn't even say nothing. I didn't say nothing. I didn't go near her. I would walk by, y'all, and she would say, "Kelly, I said, "Yes, ma'am." "Where you been?" I'd say, well, I was out with so-and-so. She said, "Whatever you do out there, I pray for God to protect you, but don't be stupid." I'm like, "Yes, ma'am." So, like, for a long time, I thought my mama had, like, a camera going around, like, following me around, because I swear it felt like her eyes were everywhere, her ears were everywhere. No matter where I turned, it seemed like she knew about something that was going on. So I love my mama, but I'm talking about her today. And listen, this probably be the longest show, because I'm going to keep talking about my mama. So look, let me tell you something else she used to do. So she worked for a tow company with my godfather Lee, and they would listen to the police scanner. So anytime somebody got in trouble, my mother would say, "Hey, where you going today?" "Oh, I'm going to so-and-so, so-and-so." She'd say, "Nah, don't go over there. They just had three break-ins last night. 4 people got robbed." I'm like, how does this woman know this? I thought she was like the hood news reporter I'm like, the meteorologist. I'm like, Ma, how do you always know that something is happening somewhere? It was crazy. I didn't know what was going on. But that's just how much that woman loved her boys, loved us. Specifically, like, we are so spiritually in tune that right now, if something is wrong with me, my mother is 13 hours away from me. If something is wrong with me, my mother will call me in the middle of the day and say, I feel you, boy. What's going on? I say, yeah, Mom, this is what's going on. That's what's going on. And I'm the same thing with her. So, you are on my spirit this week, Mom. You were very heavy. And I just thought about being grateful for you, right? So, like right now, I'm standing out, getting ready to support an entrepreneur friend of mine who recently lost his mother. And so how ironic is it? I'm coming out to support a brother who lost his mom, and then I'm loving up on mine. So I'm thankful and grateful, regardless of COVID, regardless of all this stuff that's going on in the world. And listen, I'm thankful to have a Lioness who protected me and allowed me to grow and allowed me to be the man that I am. So all you black women out there who are raising kids by yourself, or with somebody that you think is not adequate enough to give you what you need to balance as being a father, a husband, or whatever. For those of you that feel like you're not doing a good job, for those of you that feel like that sometimes you're trying to figure out how you're going to do it, I'm telling you, I watched a little 5'2", 5'3" woman from East St. Louis, Illinois, give her heart to God, to her family, and she did it. So if my mother did it, then you could do it. Look at the results. Not trying to be funny. I'm not a perfect man, but look at the things that I post and talk about, the positive and uplifting things. Everything that I am, she did it. So can a woman teach a boy how to be a man? Well, what my mother taught me was how to treat a woman, how to take care of a woman, how to take care of a family, how to protect a family. So even though she can't teach me how to be, quote unquote, a man, she taught me what kind of man, how not to be. How about that? So guess what, Rita? I love you with everything that's in me. And this ain't prompted off of nothing crazy. And look, those of y'all that don't know, I am a man who I do not mind. I will be emotional in a heartbeat. It do not bother me to be emotional. So yes, I am choked up and holding back tears because I love this woman so much. So my Lioness that ate the hood was Rita Payton. And I'm telling you women out there, I don't want to hear no excuses about what you can't do, what a man ain't done, and how he left you desolate and everything else. Guess what? My father got murdered at 8 years old, and still my mother raised us and pushed us to where we need to be without a whole lot of help. Yes, there was some people that helped. Mentors in the hood, coaches, and my godfather. It was people around from my church, yes. But you guys were not there every day at home with me. She was. You wasn't there every day at home. She was. And some of you parents that are out there mad at the world because somebody won't help you, I'm just gonna say this: get over it. You got those cards dealt to you, okay? Get over it. Raise those kids with your whole heart. Give them your everything, and know that they're gonna take care of you when you get older. Because let me tell you something: you think that little woman won't for anything? Man, please, man, please. If there's anything that she's in a deficit in, I bet you she won't have it if she let me know what's going on. When she do let me know what's going on. Bet she won't be in a deficit. Between me, my brothers, all right, we take care of this woman. We make sure that she good on every level. So she ain't gonna never want for nothing ever. Period. So, Rita Payton, I love you. It's a whole lot of people that love you. And here's my thing. I'm giving you your flowers while you're here, man. Because I am not going to be the dude if something happened. Like, oh, my gosh, take me with you. Nah, I was with you the whole time. So shout out to you, the Lioness that ate the hood, Rita Payton, who is still loving up on kids right now, who's still loving up on people right now, who's still being a difference right now. Now, I'm going to tell you one thing I ain't never seen her being a little old sweet church lady. I ain't see that coming. Because let me tell you, if you the Lioness that ate the hood, look, she don't play either, okay? She does not play. Look, now I'm going to tell a story about you not playing. So look, we were on a bus one time when I was a kid, and there was a man on there that was like, hey, pretty lady. My mama didn't say nothing. She said, hey, pretty lady. My mama turned around and said, Negro, I heard you. He said, you gonna be mean to me? She said, you damn right I'm gonna be mean to you. I don't want to talk to you. Listen, I'm taking care of my son. If you ain't got nothing to do with that, guess what? Keep your comments and all the rest of that stuff to yourself. Thank you very much. Look, and dude looked like he was a big guy. He looked like he shrunk down about 4 feet tall. And I remember walking out with my mama off the bus like, dang! I remember thinking to myself, dang! I'm like, dude, that's a big old giant man, and my mama ain't scared of that dude. So guess what? I ain't about to listen. I ain't got a chance, okay? I ain't got a chance. Look, okay, one more tough Rita Payton story. I'm gonna tell about me. So look, it's a true story. I was 17 years old when I thought I had muscles and mustache and thought I was, a big man. I was taller than mama and all the rest of this stuff. Now, mama had a thing where she told me, don't put my hands on my little brother. And if y'all don't know, Corinne Payton was bad. B-A-D. That Negro was bad. But anyway, so Corinne Payton was being Corinne Payton. And I started snatching him up one day. And I didn't hear the bar squeak. I did not hear Ninja Rita come through the door. And I turned around and she said, Negro, didn't I tell you don't put your hands on my back? She took her left hand and went whoosh and pushed me. Look, I fell over a coffee table, a chair, an etage with a bunch of pictures fell down on me like this. Boom, 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 boom. Like Wile E. Coyote, dude. I'm telling you, it fell on top of me. And then she said, now clean my living room up. And she grabbed Corinne and they went and got something to eat. Well, I had to clean the living room up with my tough self with all this stuff on top of me. 17 years old when I thought I was tough. So shout out to mom for not being scared of all of the crazy that went on in the hood. All the stories and all these other things that go on that people are afraid of. Mama, you faced it. You handled it. You raised 4 powerful men. And for that, I'm grateful for it. And I know a day like today, this is Good Friday. What better way to celebrate Good Friday than talk about the good mama, the great mom that I had? What better way to do it? So, Mom, I love you. I'm finna go and give me some food from somewhere. And then people keep calling. Y'all know I do this show every day at 12. Stop calling. Okay. And yes, I have on my Trayvon Martin hoodie. All right, my I'm for God hoodie. I do have it on because North Carolina is bipolar. And so I woke up today and it was cold. And look, I ain't went to the barbershop, so I got my chrome dome out. So I'm out here looking like the hood RoboCop. So I'm finna cover up half my head because the rest of it got hair back there. This is the only side that's missing is right here in the front. So, but hey, number love for y'all. This is Kelly Payton. Mr. Kelly is speaking with another edition of Hashtag New History Quarantine Edition with the show topic, that lioness that ate the hood. That's my mama. I love my mama. You should love your mama. No more excuses about you raising them kids by yourself. And no, you can't teach a boy how to be a man, but you can teach him what kind of man not to be. So do that. Love y'all. See y'all. This is Friday, so I'll see y'all Monday. Peace. Hashtag history. Hashtag new history.